This video will explain the difference between weight, mass, and volume, okay, and kind of what role they play in identifying the properties of an object. Volume is the one that we are most familiar with by this time, and that's just how much space an object takes up no matter how much it weighs or what it's made of. A 4" by 4" by 4" cube of concrete has the same volume as a 4" by 4" by 4" cube of styrofoam. Okay, volume is just how big it is, how much space it takes up. Okay? Oh, forgot to tell you, you need to write down the definition of volume, weight, and mass in your remarks science notebook. Okay? Weight is the measurement of a gravitational pull on an object. So, if you have a smaller object, it has a smaller gravitational pull. Earth has a smaller gravitational pull than Jupiter, okay, because Jupiter is larger. On Jupiter, since the gravitational pull is more, your weight would be a lot greater on Jupiter. Okay, so weight is just the measurement of the gravitational pull on an object. It will change from planet to planet. We measure weight. You may think of measuring weight by standing on a scale at your home, but scientists measure weight using a spring scale. Now this is the little handle part, and the way they work, we're going to use one in class tomorrow to show you. But there's a spring in here, and it's attached to this piece of plastic that sticks out the bottom, and you hang things on that. And it will measure how heavy gravity is pulling on that object. If you were to hold a heavy book and an empty box in different hands, you would feel that this hand was being pulled down more by gravity because it has a heavier weight. You measure weight in newtons. That's what these spring scales measure. And 1 newton is equal to 225 thousandths of a pound. So 1 newton does not weigh very much when you think of, or doesn't have it doesn't weigh very much when you think of pounds, which is how we typically speak. Okay. Mass, we briefly spoke about in class the other day, is how much matter is in an object. So our balloon that we had was bigger, but the mass of the tennis ball was greater because there is more matter in a tennis ball. Okay, there are more atoms packed tightly together in a tennis ball than atoms in air floating around inside a balloon. Okay, make sure you write down what mass is. And we measure mass in kilograms or grams based on how big it is. If it's a larger thing, you'd measure it in kilograms, because if you know your prefixes, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. And the way it works, we just want to compare the masses of 2 objects. Some scientists a long time ago decided that 1 little block was worth 1 kilogram. So you would put 1 little tiny kilogram on that side, and we'll do this in class too. Let's say we're trying to find the mass of something easy to draw, a can of soda. Alright, it's a can soda. So you put your soda on this side, and you keep adding blocks to this side until they were even. And then you would just count up how many blocks you had, and that's how many grams your can of soda would weigh. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the mass of your can of soda, not the weight. We'll be doing more on this in class tomorrow. Please bring your assignment with you.